Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2018 with Blackburn Rovers. We're looking at my profile. There's a couple of things I want to point out on here. Firstly, we are studying for a Continental B licence now. The club's paying for that, so we are actually improving our coaching badges quite nicely. Another thing, we've also signed a new contract, so we've got a contract now for 2 more years. I don't know if I'm planning on staying at Blackburn for 2 more years. We'll see how well next season goes. And the third thing, career milestones. Apparently, I got relegated with Blackburn. That was hardly fair. They were already relegated when I took the job. So I'm ignoring that. That's not mine. Since the last episode, we've played just the one game. And you know when you play a game of Football Manager, or any game, in fact, and you go, oh, I wish someone else could see that. I wish someone else could have seen this. Leyton Orient versus Blackburn, a 5-4 victory. And this match was a complete mess. Hamza Chowdhury scores a penalty after 4 minutes. Marcus Brown equalises after 12. Connor Mahoney puts us 2-1 ahead after 20 minutes. David Worrell puts the 2 apiece after 28 minutes. Lewis Street then scores twice before half-time, 32 and 45 minutes, to make it 4-2. But just before half-time, Connor Mahoney also gets his second of the game. Half-time, it's 4-3 to Leyton Orient. Second half was a little bit less exciting. Niall Ennis does then score an equaliser in the 79th minute, and Humam Tariq in the 92nd minute scores the winner. And oh my word, that result could be one of the most important results outside of the next game that we can have all season. Another result that was very important for us was Cardiff's 0-0 draw with Northampton, which means the league table looks like this. We are still in second place. However, a victory here is a must. We have to, if we want to win the league, we have to win this game. Because even if we win, we do not go top. We will go joint top unless we beat Cardiff like 10-0. We won't actually go top. So we'll go joint top with Cardiff. It will extend the lead ahead of Luton and MK Dons. Bury and Gillingham they're still sniffing away, but I think Bury and Gillingham are too far away now. Let's get on with the game then. Roberto Di Matteo still in charge, which I'm not surprised with. They are evens to win. Last time we played them, they battered us completely. So let's sort the lineup out. Sorted. I don't think I really did anything. In goal, Issam El Mak. Back 4. Wait, no, I am changing something. Right. Steve Simpson, okay, you, look at this, 6.28 over the last 5 games. I mean, he didn't really play in that one, but he's been really bad at the moment. Anyway, in goal, Issam El Mak. Back 4, Ryan Nyambe on the right, Anton Nedeljkov on the left, Alfie Jones and Jonathan Panzo in the middle, Kovacic, Wilcock and Chowdhury are the midfield, Connor Mahoney on the right, Humam Tariq on the left, and Martin Gracia starts up front. Niall Ennis has got a little injury. It's nothing bad. He's just slightly injured. What is he? Yeah, he's back in 4 days, so he is on the bench. I don't know why I'm surprised that Cardiff's team is still very good. They've loaned. Have they loaned him? Yeah, they have to have loaned him. Angel Gomez has joined on loan, who's obviously one of the players in the game who's got a lot of potential. That's worrying. They've still got Lewis Baker. They've still got Besrant Selina. Oh, this is a very good team. They've got Jed Steer in goal today, as opposed to Alex McCarthy as well. I wish I hadn't clicked on him. Lewis Carvalho. I think he might have played against us last time, but that is way, way better than League One standard. Biggest game of the season. This has to be a sellout. There looks like there's lots of empty seats. Why is there so many empty seats? This is a must-win game against, basically, according to Football Manager logic, we can go top of the table if we win this game. We can't, but we could. Gomez with a free kick. Kastrup, edge of the area. Oh, that's embarrassing. That had to have taken a deflection. That could not have gone straight in like that. So Gomez takes the free kick. Kastrup, who's unmarked. Oh, that is not his goal. Whoever that was. Who were you? Who did it? Does it tell me? I don't know. Jed Steer with a free kick outside his area. Ball forward. Panzo wins the header. Chowdhury controls. Chowdhury to Wilcock to Kovacic. One touch passing. Chowdhury again. Kovacic. Ball forward. Doesn't find Tariq. Wilcock wins the header. Chowdhury. Now we do get it to Tariq. Our creative outlet. Crosses in. Gracia's there. And Gracia's put it into the back of the net. 1 apiece. It is game on. It is definitely game on. Another highlight almost straight away. Nedeljkov with a throw. Baker gets the ball because Nedeljkov just threw it straight at him. Pugamal. Shah back to Jed Steer. Steer's kick upfield to Selina doesn't get there. Panzo does. Selina eventually gets it. Lewis Baker. I don't know whether they've signed Baker or he's just on loan. If he's just on loan, we might try and get him next year. Carvalho's in the area and he's hit the bar. And is that Jones chasing it down? Jones didn't bother. He just wanted a throw on instead, apparently. We are approaching half-time and we're not really seeing a lot of action, which I'm not sure whether I'm happy or sad about. And that is half-time, 1 apiece. Already I'm going to do a sub. I'm going to bring off Mahoney. He's on a 6.3. So because he's an inconsistent performer, let's get him off now before he can play any worse. First highlight of the second half. That was embarrassing. Let's not talk about that. Jones at the front, Panzo's at the back, and Jonathan Panzo on the volley, smashing it well over the bar. We are getting our chances. All we need to do is take one of them. Morrison with the throw-on for Cardiff. Panzo gets it clear, only as far as the Cardiff player. Gomez, using his 20 flair, crosses it in. Carvalho's there. Almack with a save onto the post, and he gets his rebound as well. I need to do something. Get creative. Try that. That might work. 76 minutes exactly on the clock. Chowdhury is going to make way for... What do I do? Oh, is this a good idea? This is a bad idea, isn't it? And then Chowdhury for Jackson. Well, that's a risk. So Alfie Jones has moved up into midfield and Adam Jackson is on. Gracia's picked up an injury. There's a highlight. Elmark has taken a goal kick. Right, Gracia's coming off for not Niall Ennis, Mavadidi. Ennis is injured. I don't want to risk him for the rest of the season. Elmark's going to take the free kick. Ball forward, flick on. Kovacic is going to get there. Kovacic has been tackled, but Charsley gets it back. Gracia, edge of the area. It's saved by Jed Steer. That's his last involvement of the game. And do we get a Steffi Mavadidi special? There's a minute or 2 minutes to play. Luke Ayling for Cardiff. Ajaria. Lewis Baker. To Angel Gomez. Carvalho. Carvalho's running it forward. Finds Selina. Edge of the area. Selina, we're all running forward with him, and he's hit it well wide. That is probably, hopefully, going to end the game there. Carvalho gets the ball, 45 seconds left to play. Kovacic gets there. Nyambe with a wonderful tackle. Counter-attack, is it on? Mavadidi's just... He plays the wrong side of the striker. Wilcock wins the header. Lewis Baker, forward to Carvalho. He is offside. Good. This is just the final highlight of the game, isn't it? Nothing's going to happen. Elmack with the free kick. We are into injury time. It's going to be a 1-1 draw unless something special happens here. Judging by that ball control, it's not going to. It is full time. It is a 1-1 draw. It's not the best result. It's not a defeat. That's all I'm taking from this. On the 18th of April, we have to play Swindon. So what I've done is I've said everyone who played in the first team, plus Niall Ennis, take a day off, come in for the Swindon game. And here is the Swindon game up against Steve Sidwell's Swindon, who find themselves sat 10th place. They are still chasing playoffs. Oh, this is so tight at the top. Luton keep winning games. We've got 4 games left of the season. And essentially, every team... Well, I think we've got playoffs. We haven't guaranteed playoffs, but I think we've got playoffs. But what I obviously really want is automatic promotion. I have to win it. I really do. And in order to win it, I'm taking a little bit of a risk. So, starting lineup. I've done it again. I keep doing this. I keep getting Steve Simpson in and then realise he's actually not very good at the moment. In goal is Elmack. Back four is Nyambe, Panzo, Jones and Nedeljkov. Completely different order to what's on the pitch, but that'll do. Kovacic, Wilcock and Chowdhury in midfield. Mahoney and Tariq on the wings. And Niall Ennis, who is still slightly injured, is going to start today because Gracia, who also got injured, he's out for slightly longer. So he's returning tomorrow, apparently. And Niall Ennis is returning in 2 days. Anyway, Niall Ennis is playing. Gracia's on the bench. A very attacking lineup from Swindon. They've got Callum Gribben, who's very good. They've also got, is it Craig Tanner or is it Chris Tanner? Someone Tanner. Craig Tanner. He is up front as well. He's their main target man. I say target man. Problem man. Cameron Humphreys, I want to say Man City player. Yeah, Man City player apparently in the game. He's not bad. We have to win. What was that, Niall Ennis? That was a really fancy centre. We have to win this game. It is an away game as well, but we have to. We've got no choice. 20 minutes in, and so far we've got nothing apart from this highlight that's just happened. Every time I say nothing's happening, we get something happening. Mahoney wins a header, plays it back to Nyambe, hoofs it up the pitch. No one's going to get there apart from Madsbeck. Oh no, Niall Ennis, you filthy, filthy man. That was cheeky. 1-0 up against Swindon Town, and that's an example there of miscommunication and possibly bad dynamics. Maybe it's probably not. It's just programmed into the match engine. That goal actually puts us now 1 point behind Cardiff. So Cardiff right now are losing. I don't know who they're playing, but they're losing. Nyambe with a throw just before half time. Ennis on the ball. Forward to Mahoney. We've got 3 players in the forwarding positions. Chowdhury's one of them, and Chowdhury's put it in the bottom corner. Forwarding positions, apparently. That's where they were. And we've made it to half time in the lead, and it's quite a comfortable lead, which I'm not used to. Normally, if we've got the lead, we're like 1-0, but they've got most of the possession and had more shots. But no, we are dominating Swindon right now. First highlight of the second half, Panzo gets the header from the Swindon Town attack. Nedeljkov to Wilcock. Kovacic to Ennis. Ennis needs to come off, really. Wilcock, edge of the area, finds Ennis, finds Mahoney. Mahoney's effort is saved? Is it? Yes, it is. It's a corner. Mahoney steps up to take the corner. Into the middle. No one's really there. Cameron Humphreys gets it clear. Kovacic gets it back. Kovacic has been tackled by Close. Close finds Harriott. And the counter-attack for Swindon is most definitely on. He's being forced out wide, or he's ran out wide. Jones gets it clear from the cross. And, okay, highlight straight away. Declan John, Gribben. John crosses it in. It's cleared. Humphreys is going to get there, though. And I think it was Nedeljkov gets it clear after that. Nedeljkov again. He's very, very good. I don't think he's there in real life. I think they've brought him in game. Tariq to Ned. Oh, was he listening? Anton, were you listening? Because you have just scored a great goal for a left back. He starts the move. Nedeljkov starts the move, plays it out to Ennis on the left-hand side. I got really confused trying to commentate this. Finds Tariq in the middle. Threw ball from Tariq to Nedeljkov. He just kept his run going, and he's made it 3-0. And because it's unlikely we are going to lose, I'm going to bring Stefan Mavididi on. Stefan. It's Steffi. His name's Steffi, obviously. Tanner gets the ball. He's got no option, so he has to go backwards. I think it's a terrible pass, and Mahoney gets it. Kovacic. Back to Mahoney. Mahoney to Wilcock. Plays in Ryan Nyambe on the right-hand side. Crosses it in. No, Ennis is there. He's just about to get subbed. We're 4-0 up. He's got 2 goals. I don't want to risk him any more than I have to, so he's going to have to come off. He's probably a bit annoyed with being substituted on a hat-trick now, but I don't care. Right, we are on a fitness saving here. Josh McEachran is coming on for Kovacic. There's only 12 minutes, 13 minutes left to go. Nyambe is going to come off as well for Steve Simpson. And now watch us get about 3 injuries. Simpson wins the header. Nedeljkov. Chowdhury's going to get there. He's got Tariq in front if he needs him. He's being forced out wide and he's got nowhere really to go. Passes it back to Nedeljkov. To Josh McEachran. Into Wilcock. Wilcock finds Mahoney. Mahoney has rattled that into the back of the net. I don't even know what that means. He's rattled it. You've rattled the crossbar, not the ball. Corner for Swindon. Gribben takes all the way out to Harriott. Harriott's had a go from range. Oh, that is so unlucky. It is just not Swindon's day today. It looks like we are going to win this 5-0. This has actually done 2 things. Obviously, the biggest thing, 3 points. The second biggest thing, we've improved our goal difference, you son of a gun. Just stay on. Just stay on the pitch. We've improved our goal difference massively with this result. Final highlight of the game. Lennon's not going to win the header there. Wilcock's going to run onto it. Is it going to be 6? Mahoney's going to get the ball. He's been tackled by Madsbeck. Tanner plays it out wide. Harriott in the middle. It is full time. It is 5-0. And that is a result that I'd like us to do more of if we can. Tariq is out 5 to 10 days. So I think he's probably only going to miss 1 game. Okay, so Cardiff drawing is good and bad at the same time. Basically, Cardiff are now only 1 point ahead of us. Problem is they drew 0-0 with Luton, which means Luton are slightly closer to us than they were at the start of the episode. At the start of the video? I don't know. I don't think they can catch us. I do think... So wait, I'm doing some maths here. Because of how close it is in the league, I think we need to win 2 more games to guarantee automatic promotion. Unless Luton fall over against whoever they're playing. I don't know who they've got. They've got Swindon. who are 10th. They've got Chesterfield and they've got Shrewsbury. So we have to expect Luton to win all those games. Cardiff have Colchester, Bury and MK Dons. Oh, Cardiff. Cardiff, could you be the ones to screw it up? Next episode will be the final episode of the season, and it is going to be a big one. Chesterfield, Shrewsbury and Gillingham for us. Chesterfield 19th, Shrewsbury 16th, Gillingham 7th. We need 2 wins, at least 3 wins, ideally. If we get 3 wins, it sounds really dumb, but we've done our part. All we need is Cardiff to lose 1 game. If they just lose 1 game or draw 1 game, we win the league. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2018. If you did enjoy, if you wouldn't mind leaving a like, if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time for the finale of the season.